Hi, I'm Tim Goodfellow from FF News, and I'm here with Emma from Cogo. So Emma, could you just tell us a little bit about what Cogo do and what the business purpose is?
Yeah, so Cogo's mission is about promoting conscious consumerism. So we help people understand the impact of their spend on people and planet, and that manifests itself in creating carbon footprints. So we work with banks and we help their customers to understand the impact of their spend with personalised carbon footprints.
Great, okay. And is it just banks that you work with, or is there a kind of a potentially application for other financial services as well?
Good question. So we started off with our own app, which is an open banking based app, and that's where we learned a lot about how people engage. We then took that to banks, and what we're now seeing is that more and more businesses are really interested in how they can use the same data to enhance the experience. So we're starting to look at retailer, grocers, and we're just starting to work with some of the big grocers both in the UK and North America.
So Emma, could you just give us like a brief history of the company and how you've got to this position?
Yeah, so we actually started as a charity 12 years ago, and Cogo stands for Connecting Good. It was about helping people spend in line with their values and helping to promote good with businesses. You know, profit and purpose can be compatible. So about 4 years ago when PSD2 came in, we realised that actually we could get hold of spending data and start matching with sustainability data. And we worked with Mike Berners-Lee and starting to match out carbon emission data with spending data to create personalised carbon footprints. We did it in our own app and it was fantastic. We got a great reaction. 50,000 people download it with no real marketing spend, and we were delighted with ourselves, but realised that if we were going to save the planet, we probably needed a few more people to get on board. So we decided to really look at where consumers are checking in on their spending insights, and that's why we started pitching to the banks. And we're now working with 16 of the world's leading banks, including NatWest, ING here in the Netherlands, Commonwealth Bank. And it's great because it used to be seen, I think, as a nice to have, and now it's becoming an integral part of the banking experience. The whole idea about financial health and planetary health being closely correlated.
So Emma, could you maybe talk to us a little bit about what value the banks are getting from this already, and maybe a kind of almost a testimonial to the work that you're doing?
Yeah, we've had live propositions out in market now with Commonwealth Bank and NatWest for nearly 3 years. And actually what we're seeing is initially it was seen as a way to engage a younger cohort of customers, but actually there's about a third who are the younger cohort, the millennials, Gen Z. But we're seeing great engagement across the demographic, as well as things like dwell times. But increasing what it's doing is creating more engagement beyond just insights. It's actually now enabling banks to cross-sell their products, their green loans, their green mortgages, and engage in a broader conversation around the bank's own sustainability strategy. So it's a very exciting proposition. So it's not just carbon tracking, it's more about taking action to a low carbon lifestyle and the role that banks can play actively in that.
Where do you see the future of carbon capture going, carbon footprint going?
Yeah, so we're only at the start of the journey, and the data is solid enough. It's not perfect, but it's solid enough. But it's really exciting because consumers are starting to engage and banks are starting to engage. And we only see this experience becoming more and more personalised. And I think there's this term carbon footprint that's been around for years. I think it's going to move to carbon fingerprinting. It's more about the personalised and tailored experience to really help people with this transition.
Just finally then, what thing are you most excited about Money 2020? What are you looking forward to seeing?
Well, I think for a long time the kind of green economy is a little bit off the side, green products, green services, and gradually it's sneaking into becoming very core to the kind of financial services. And we're seeing we're here and we're seeing other people who do similar things to us, and rather than being a nice to have, it's becoming integral. And it needs to underpin because the finance and the banks have a huge opportunity to really help address the climate crisis.